Chapter 1. The job. The first time I left my hometown to work in the city, I became a houseboy for a wealthy family's youngest son. $50,000 a month. Back home, that was what my father would earn in 3 years of farming. The job came through a domestic agency. Kathy, the recruiter, brought over a dozen candidates. He chose me at a glance. That day, he lounged lazily on the couch, lifted a hand, and pointed. "Take him." He narrowed his eyes, smiling faintly. "Look strong enough." I didn't understand what he meant back then. Later, I did. This job was never just a job. Chapter 2. Ethan. His name was Ethan Walker. He was beautiful. Pale skin. Long fingers. The kind you'd expect on a concert pianist. He actually played, too. I saw it once, by accident. His hands moved across the keys like light. But someone like that had strange habits. He wouldn't let me wear normal clothes. Just an apron. Made me clean the floors every day. Sometimes he'd touch me, say he was cold, ask me to warm him up. In rich families, this is normal, he said. I didn't believe it. But for $50,000 a month, I stayed quiet. Chapter 3. The first boundary. One day, he stood by the couch, watching me mop the floor. For a long time. Then suddenly, he told me to take my clothes off. I froze. He tossed me the apron. Wear this. After that, he came down every day to watch. His gaze changed. Something about it made my skin crawl. Until one day, he told me not to look up. Pressed his foot against the back of my head. His voice was low. "Don't look." That was when I understood. My face burned. For the first time, I realized this job might be something else entirely. Chapter 4. Ryan. Later, I found out why Ethan was like this. Because of someone. Ryan Cole, a singer. Ethan cared about him too much. One night, Ethan came home soaked in rain. Started smashing things in the living room. Like he'd lost his mind. I went to clean up. He grabbed me suddenly, shoved me against the wall. "Am I good looking?" he asked. I said yes. He smiled. And then, he kissed me. Chapter 5. Losing control. He smelled like alcohol. Cold, but his hands weren't. They moved over me. Reckless. I panicked and pushed him away. His hand hit the glass. Blood. I froze. Those hands, they were meant for the piano. But he snapped. Pinned me down like he'd gone feral. "Who do you think you are? Rejecting me?" His eyes were red, like he was genuinely hurt. That was when I realized something was wrong with him. Chapter 6. Lucas. Then his brother showed up. Lucas Walker. Nothing like him. Calm. Controlled. The kind of man who actually ran things. He knocked Ethan out with a single punch, then injected him with a sedative. When Ethan went still, he looked almost dead. Lucas turned to me. "I need your help." He wanted me to give Ethan his medication. Watch him. Same pay. $50,000. I hesitated for a second. Then I said, "Deal." Chapter 7. The lie. I started putting pills into his food. Milk. Pasta. Anything. He never noticed. Sometimes he even fed me from the same plate. Smiling. I couldn't meet his eyes. Until one day, he said he couldn't write anymore. Said the drugs were killing him. That was when I stopped. Chapter 8. The truth. Ethan began composing again, like he was burning from the inside out. He said the piece was for someone he liked. I thought, maybe it was me. Until I heard him on the phone. "This song is called Ryan." That was when I understood everything. Chapter 9. Leaving. So I left. Took nothing. Went back home. Farming. Feeding pigs. Quiet days. Like none of it ever happened. Except, sometimes, my chest would ache. Chapter 10. Coming back. He still found me. Covered in mud. One leg injured. Standing right in front of me. Eyes red. "I waited all night," he said, "because I knew you wouldn't come back." Chapter 11. Confession eventually, he told me the truth. I'm not in love with Ryan. I was just trying to win. I'm in love with you. He said the song was a love song. I just didn't understand it. Chapter 12, Spring. I still didn't really understand love. But I knew this. When he held me, his heart raced. So did mine. You're my spring, he said. I didn't answer. I just held him back. End.